This Monday, the cover photo of Vice President-elect Kamala Harris on Vogue is stirring up some controversy.
CBS News cites a source who says the photo is not the shot that both sides agreed on. So here's the reporting that Harris's team agreed to the photo on the right. Kind of the yellowish background. She's wearing that blue power suit. The cover photo is on the left, where Harris is more casually dressed. She's wearing Converse, the Chuck Taylor sneakers there.
And we know that this has gotten a lot of angry reaction on Twitter. Some people calling it an insult to the most powerful woman in the U.S. We're happy to have Shayla again joining us, and also happy to share with our viewers that you'll be with us a couple days a week here on Mid-Morning too, to have these discussions and have these talks. Shayla, just what's your initial reaction?
Well, my initial reaction, just at face value, if there was an agreement between both sides that one image would be used and then a different image was chosen, that's just a breach of an agreement between both sides. But just looking at the picture at face value, you think a lot about your narrative and wanting to have a hand or some control in your narrative that's presented. Given the challenges that the country faces right now between the pandemic, you've also got racial unrest and discourse, as well as political unrest and discourse. I think that the image that was chosen seemed very casual for a lot of the challenges that she'll be stepping into, and what's also just a historic role for someone of color to be the vice president.
Right. And Jason, we know Vogue says, look, we felt that the informal image captured Vice President-elect Harris's authentic, approachable nature. Now, these magazine covers, they usually work with the person who they're photographing.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the same as like being on the cover of the Star Tribune, where a journalist and an editor just choose what they think. They choose what they think is best. This is more of a, you pose for a photo shoot. Kamala Harris chose these outfits. She chose she approved kind of this scenario, right? So some people have been questioning the background of the drapes in the picture with the Chuck Taylors, but that was like a callback to her sorority. So there's lots of meaning and layers on this. To me, the reaction that was most striking was in the Washington Post, and this resonated with me, where Robin Given, who's a critic who writes about race, writes about politics, she says that sometimes nothing about the cover said, wow. And sometimes that's all black women want, an admiring and celebratory wow over what they accomplished. I do love the picture of her with the Chuck Taylors on. I think it does say something about the different type and style of leadership that Kamala Harris brings, right? It's more approachable. It's more relatable.
Yeah, it's about
But
respect,
I think Robin's right.
Yeah.
You don't see it and say, wow. You see it and say, like, what's going on there?
And I agree also that Vogue is a magazine that's a high fashion magazine, and you come to expect with that cover, I think, a little more strategy in the decision making as far as the composition of the photo. They tend to be, when it comes to high fashion, I guess the best word for it is hyper perfection is associated with it. And there's a lot about the image that was ultimately selected that looks very casual, very sort of haphazard, less structured. And sort of deviates away from what you would expect a magazine of that caliber to put on their cover.
On their cover, and a cover, I think, Shayla, you mentioned this earlier, a cover that people will save for their daughters and their granddaughters to share.
And now you'll get to have this conversation, right, about the way that the most successful black female politician in American history and the way she's presented.
Yeah, and the most powerful woman in the United States.
Yeah, important discussion. All right, maybe your mind is too cluttered with all of the thoughts, maybe it's lists of things to do, maybe it's things going on in the world. How to clear your head.
New research looked into the best way to flush your mind to make way for those new thoughts.
Riley, is your head overwhelmed with thoughts?
What's a Monday? I mean, typically, Mondays are a little foggy, I would say.
So the researchers say we can only keep 3 or 4 thoughts in working memory at a time. So it's kind of this, like you keep a list of things, like, so, one of those 4 is like who I'm mad at. One is like a list of, I got to get fruit. I got to get grapes today. So, Shayla, what the researchers say is you have to get rid of something to replace it.
I believe that, and I would say I am chronic when it comes to I have to hurry up and do this before I forget, or let me tell you this before I forget, because there are so many ideas that you have worry that if they don't go now where they need to go, they're going to get lost out in the ether. So.
Three different ways they tested, Heather, to clear out the mind.
Right, and they say you can suppress it, or you can say, like, look, I'm just going to get rid of it entirely there, or replace it with something else. But what was interesting, though, is they say that you have to actively think about it, that you actually actively have to make this decision, because there are times where you have a thought or a feeling that maybe isn't great, that maybe is pretty negative, and that can have an impact on other decisions that you might make. So the idea behind this research is, how can we move past some of those feelings? Is it clearing them? Is it replacing? Is it suppressing? And each works in its own way.
So clearing is kind of mindfulness, like if you're like, all right, I just need to clear my brain.
Right.
And replacing is, I need to get grapes, you get grapes, and then you replace it with, I have to return a library book, you know, that sort of thing. But it was the suppression that was the most thorough. They did like brain scans and everything, Riley. Like this was intense research.
So when you say suppress, like, give an example exactly.
So the idea is like, okay, if we're thinking about going to the store to get grapes, you focus on it. You're like, okay, I have to get grapes. And then you deliberately try to say, I need to stop thinking about getting grapes. And it takes longer, Shayla, to do that, because it's easier to just replace, like sub out one thing for the next. But it works better.
Yes, that's what they say. Suppression works better, but you still have to actively tell yourself, I'm not going to do this thing. And so that still can feel a little tricky in some cases, right?
Yes.
I mean, I grew up Catholic, like suppressing thoughts is pretty much, that was the mainstay. We were taught that from a young age.
I remember a therapist once told me that if you can come up to a thought, and then you can choose which way you want to go, you come to a fork in the road. Do you want to go down that road of sort of this negative thought, or do you want to stop, think about what you're doing, and go the different way? So all of those ways, that would sort of, I suppose, probably be the suppression model. But all of this is helpful as you're talking about, issues of depression and larger issues about making your mind more clear and less cluttered.
I don't know. My mind is all cluttered now with all of this stuff. None of this is helping.
Well, because you're thinking about it, you're like, what have I suppressed today?
Shayla, we'll see you at noon.
All right,
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Shayla.